What would have happened to Peter if Aunt May had died instead of Uncle Ben? Instead of dying at the hands of the burglar who broke into their home, Uncle Ben from this alternate universe went out to buy some milk that night, only to return to find his house surrounded by police and the lifeless body of his wife lying in front of him. When Peter returned home and heard the news, he was informed about the location of the perpetrator, which led him to reveal his secret identity to Uncle Ben in his grief, before going after the murderer and causing him to trip and fall to his death. Uncle Ben took the blame for the murder and was sent to prison, leaving Peter without a guardian, which forced him into several foster homes, while he dealt with the guilt of letting the same burglar who killed his aunt escape earlier. However, while Peter completely stopped being Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson began bad-mouthing him regularly after the death of his son, forcing Peter to don the costume once again and confront Jonah at the Daily Bugle. Peter's troubling behavior eventually landed him in juvenile prison, but he escaped shortly after and began living on the streets, before finding inspiration from other heroes and started capturing supervillains to collect the bounties on their heads. Spidey's actions ultimately led him to cross paths with the Green Goblin, whom he ended up putting into a coma and then decided to break Uncle Ben out of prison, only for him to reject the offer and ask Peter to do the things his aunt would be proud of. Following this interaction, Peter gave up being Spider-Man and focused on rebuilding his life, wearing the costume only in emergencies, before Uncle Ben was released from prison and somewhat became his sidekick.